Have you ever felt like the world has kind of turned to grayscale? Like the volume has been turned all the way down on life itself. We're going to look at the science behind that feeling and, well, maybe find out how your own brain holds the key to bringing all that color back into your world. Just think back for a second. Back to a time when joy felt, I don't know, simpler. When it really didn't take much to spark a genuine feeling of happiness or excitement. What were those little things for you? Maybe it was just the feeling of the sun on your skin during a walk, or hearing that one favorite song pop up on the radio, or even just that little buzz from a message from someone you really care about. Just small, simple moments that actually felt like they mattered. But now it's different, isn't it? That richness, it feels so far away. The same things that used to bring you pleasure, now they just feel flat, muted. It's a really common feeling, but it's also deeply unsettling. And so you start to chase it. You go looking for that feeling in an endless social media feed, in the next episode of a show, in a new online purchase. You do all the things that are supposed to make you feel good. But the payoff is nothing. Just this quiet, empty space. And this is maybe the most important thing to hear right at the start. You're not broken. This isn't some kind of personal failure. It's a physical response. It's your brain's pleasure system getting totally overloaded, and it's just trying to protect itself. Okay, so let's get into the science of it. To really understand this numbness, we have to talk about one specific chemical in your brain, dopamine. A lot of people get this one wrong. We tend to think of dopamine as the happiness molecule, but that's not really it. It's the chemical of wanting, of seeking. It's the excitement you feel before you get the reward. It's the thrill of the chase, not the prize itself. And our modern world, wow, it is an expert at triggering this system. Every single notification, every like, every swipe, it's a tiny, unpredictable little hit of dopamine, just enough to keep you coming back for more. But what happens when that system is getting pinged constantly, all day long? Well, your brain, it tries to find balance. So it starts to turn the volume down. It dulls its own receptors. And that constant stream of tiny rewards just becomes background noise. And the really joyful things, they get lost in all that static. So this isn't just something happening inside your head. It's actually a reflection of the world we're all living in. And this is the core of the problem, right here. Our brains evolved for a world of scarcity. Dopamine was there to motivate us to survive, to make us hunt for that rare piece of fruit or track an animal for days. You had to put in real effort to get a reward. But today, we live in a world of on-demand everything. Food, entertainment, social connection, it's all there, instantly, with almost zero effort. This is a really important distinction to make. While the feeling can seem a lot like depression, the cause might be totally different. It's less about a chemical imbalance and more about a resource, your ability to feel joy, just being completely drained, like a battery run down by constant low-level use. And this leads to a really frustrating cycle. When you feel numb, your first instinct is to go find bigger thrills, more content, louder music, more intense experiences. But all that does is dig the hole deeper. It desensitizes your brain even more, and it makes normal life feel even more bland. So if chasing more pleasure doesn't work, then what does? The way back isn't about adding more excitement to your life. It's actually about strategically adding less. It's about hitting reset on your brain's baseline. The fix is actually pretty simple, but that doesn't mean it's easy. It's about intentionally stepping away from that constant flood of stimulation. Put your phone in another room for an hour. Go for a walk without any headphones. Read a real physical book. Just anything that lets your mind exist without constant input. And I'll be honest, when you first try this, it will probably feel awful. It might feel incredibly boring. You'll feel this powerful pull to just reach for your phone. But that uncomfortable feeling, that's your brain starting to heal. It's the feeling of your dopamine receptors beginning to reset themselves. It's actually a good sign. Then, after a few days of this intentional quiet, something pretty amazing starts to happen. The world starts to come back into focus. Colors might seem a little brighter, food tastes better, music sounds more alive. By stopping the chase, you finally give pleasure a chance to find you again. And this all leads to a final and maybe the most important idea. This isn't just about a quick fix. It's about finding a whole new way of being in the world and with yourself. So, the crucial takeaway is this: your ability to feel joy isn't gone. It's not broken. It's just been buried under this mountain of constant stimulation. The real work isn't about creating joy out of thin air. It's just about rediscovering your ability to notice it when it's there. You see, real, lasting joy, it isn't hiding in the next notification or the next episode. It's in the quiet spaces. It's in the satisfaction of finishing something hard. It's in being totally present in a simple moment. It's in the stillness that comes after all the noise.
And maybe that's the ultimate paradox here. In a world that screams at us to constantly seek and chase and consume, maybe the most powerful thing you can do, and the most direct path back to feeling truly alive, is to simply stop, to be still, and to just let the world reveal its quiet beauty to you once more.